Hello guys and welcome. This is Uppercase Academics. I'll be your host for today. And today we are diving into one of the most critical aspects of CapSim, which is the contribution margin. If you're aiming to excel in CapSim and maximize your profit, this video is a must watch. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our CapSim tips. In today's video, we are going to explore about contribution margin. We'll define what is it and where to find it, and most importantly, strategies on how to improve it. So stay tuned because this knowledge can make a significant difference in your CapSim success. So the first one is what is contribution margin? First thing first, let's understand what contribution margin is. In CapSim, it's defined as sales minus variable costs. Variable costs are these expenses directly tied to the sale of each unit, like material cost and labor cost. The contribution margin percentage is calculated as the price minus direct labor minus direct material cost divided by the divided by the price, then you multiply it by 100. You should know that a good benchmark in contribution margin is around 30%. So the goal is to continuously improve your contribution margin to maximize your profit. Where can you find contribution margin? Contribution margin can be found in page 4 of your CapSim report in the production analysis report. Here you see that you can have each product, the contribution margin of each product, because for Able, you can see my contribution margin was 63%. For Eka, my contribution margin was 69%. For Adam, my contribution margin was 48%, and so on. So in the financial summary, they just take the average of all the contribution margin and put it as one. Then the next is how can you manage your contribution margin? You can manage your contribution margin by different factors. So the first one is inventory management. Managing your inventory is very important because always ensure that not more than 1/6 of your production is left unused. Accumulated inventory can be very costly and affecting production cost and competitive pricing. But also ensure that you check on your production to see what on the report. Make sure you are checking on the report to see what the customers really want. The second one is direct material cost. Check the contribution margin of each product in your report and ensure that you're aiming at reducing on your direct material cost. The next one is how can you invest in your business? Like, how can you make your business be so much profitable so that you can aim at increasing your contribution margin? The first one is automation, because you should consider investing in automation, particularly in the production section of your decision. While it can be very expensive, it's often worth every penny. It can help reduce the production cost, especially the labor cost. The second one is the promo budget and the sales budget. These ones can be found in the marketing segment of your decisions. Be cautious with your promo and sales budget because overspending can lead to diminishing returns, and always ensure that your costs aim at increase your customer awareness and customer accessibility, because potentially increased customer awareness and customer accessibility can potentially boost your sales and in turn your contribution margin. The next one is total quality management. TQM is unique because it targets specific costs, especially labor cost when it opens. So when the TQM opens, make sure that you are investing in the TQM so that you can reduce your material cost and your labor cost. Keep in mind that TQM also has diminishing returns because in a single initiative, after you invest more than 4,000, you are going to have diminishing returns afterwards. So target specific costs such as labor costs for the best results. How can you increase your contribution margin? Your contribution margin can be increased by 3 ways. So the first one is you can raise the price of the product. one strategy, because if you raise the price of your product, you might end up selling fewer units, because for you to prevent these cases of maybe you raise your price then you have emergency loan, as you raise your price, try to reduce also your forecasting unit, because this one can help avoid emergency loan. But if you are using a cost leadership strategy, consider reducing material cost and labor cost while keeping your prices competitive. The second one is cut material cost. Cutting material cost can be achieved by making sensors bigger, slower, and with a lower mean time before failure, commonly known as the MTBF. This one might result in selling fewer units, but can increase your contribution margin. Also, the TQM can also play a role in reducing the material cost. And lastly, cut your labor cost. To cut your labor cost, you can consider adding automation to reduce the need of manual labor, because this one can be aimed to reduce overtime and the second shift for employees, as they can be very expensive. So there we have it. We have done a deep dive into contribution margin and strategies on how to improve your contribution margin in CapSim. So which strategy are you planning to implement in your next simulation? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video valuable, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow colleagues. Make sure to subscribe for any CapSim strategy and insights. Until next time,